Good evening. Can I have your attention, please? It's wonderful to see so many families here tonight, and we will begin our recognition of your accomplishments in just a few minutes. Unfortunately, we do not have a quorum present that will allow us to conduct our regular board meeting, but we will still recognize our award winners and hear any public comment before we end the evening. The regular board meeting will be rescheduled, and that information will be made available on the district website. I'd like to begin with Dr. Small. Will you begin the recognitions?
Thank you. Monday, November 11th was Veterans Day. This day is reserved for thanking those who fought for us and put their lives on the line for the sake of our country. Across our schools, we hosted a variety of events, including breakfasts for local veterans, special tributes, panel discussions, guest speakers, and displays. The slideshow that was played tonight before the meeting specifically showcased our District 211 employees who have been active in the United States Armed Forces. I would like to personally recognize a veteran who is here tonight and is part of our District 211 team, Mr. Patrick DeGeorge, Public Relations Specialist. A member of the National Guard, Mr. DeGeorge enlisted as a Stinger missile gunner and has held multiple leadership positions throughout his career, including Media Relations Chief in Charge for Joint Task Force Guantanamo Public Affairs. He was deployed to Iraq in 2004, Afghanistan in 2008, and Guantanamo in 2015. He's been awarded numerous service and combat medals. I would ask that any veterans who are joining us tonight please stand and be recognized along with Mr. DeGeorge. You're more than welcome to join Mr. DeGeorge as he is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for your service. Mr. Gwinkowski, will you please come forward and we shall honor some of our fine athletes that are here tonight.
Yes, Board of Education and Dr. Small, thank you for taking some time tonight to honor one of our talented golfers and a IHSA pioneering girls flag football team. As your sponsor introduces you, students, please walk forward, receive your award, and stand here next to the podium. Additionally, any family members that are here, please stand and be recognized as your student is recognized by their coach or sponsor. Helping present our students tonight is Conant Principal Julie Novak and Athletic Director Eric Hauser, and Friend Principal Mark Langer and Athletic Director Hamid Mariaskoui. So we'll get started with our golfer. Megan Hebert. Megan Hebert started her teaching career at Conant High School in the Conant High School math department. In 2006, Megan has coached track, girls basketball at Conant, and has served as the head girls golf coach for the past 15 years. Megan.
Hello. Thank you, Board of Education, for your time this evening. It is my pleasure to introduce Madeline Gutierrez, the daughter of Jennifer and Omar Gutierrez. Madeline had an exceptional freshman year on the golf team, achieving remarkable milestones throughout the season. She medaled at each of our 18-hole invitationals, placed 9th at the Prospect Invitational, tied for 5th in conference, tied for 4th at regionals, and finished tied for 9th at sectionals with an impressive 2 over par 73. At the state level, she capped her season by placing 9th overall with scores of 71, 1 under par, on the first day, and 77, 5 over par on the second. We could not be more thrilled with Maddie's incredible achievements this season, and we look forward to watching her continue to excel over the next 3 years. Thank you.
All right. Rebecca Odette has been a member of the Fremd High School Science Department since 2007. This year, she was named the first head coach of the Fremd girls flag football team. Rebecca.
This flag football season has been an incredible journey. Watching each player grow, seeing their commitment in practice, and witnessing the teamwork that they brought to every game we played has been deeply rewarding. It was a true honor to coach this team, and we look forward to bringing home another state trophy next year. I'd like to extend my gratitude to Mr. Marioskowicz for his unwavering support and to our amazing parents. Your encouragement and dedication have been integral to our success. At this time, could all the flag football parents please stand and be recognized? Thank you so much, everyone. Now I'm going to introduce our first place IHSA state champs. First up is Georgia Andrianopoulos. Next is Reese Bennett. Sayla Choi. Cho. Sorry. Bella Del Mar. Yeah. Next is Mackenzie Drake. Next is Lily Meyer, who is also all-state in football this season. Next is Amanda Panecki. Next is Asia Poiraz, who is also at all-state in flag football. Jill Simonian. Sam Strakowski. Ava Studsman. Gabby Weber. And Gwen Zimmerman, who is also all-state in flag football. Thank you again, everyone.
Brittany McKenna, will you please come forward to the podium? Brittany McKenna has been named the 2024 Art Educator of the Year by the Illinois Art Education Association. Brittany joined District 211 in 2017 as a teacher at Hoffman Estates and Schaumburg High Schools. She currently teaches courses at Hoffman Estates High School, including paint, drawing and printmaking, as well as 2D Advanced Placement Studio and Advanced Placement Studio Drawing. The IAEA Award program recognizes art educators throughout Illinois who are committed to their students and the art, design, and media education profession. Congratulations, Brittany, well deserved.
Thank you to everyone. We're going to pause for pictures, but before we do, I'd like to thank our young ladies, our dynamic young ladies for this accomplishment, our first flag football team, and so much hardware that you've brought to show us. So congratulations. And I know it's taken a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of commitment. Thank you for your commitment to that. And thank you to the parents for all that you do to support our students, to support your young ladies here. It's truly appreciated. Couldn't do a lot of these things without all of the support that we have. And to our staff for the being there for them, encouraging our students and supporting the students. So thank you also to our veterans, Patrick and the gentleman here that stood up. Thank you for your service.
Brittany's dad.
Oh, Brittany's dad. Okay. And thank you to Brittany. The arts are amazing. You need that creative part of your brain also. That's so important. So thank you for your recognition, and thank you for sharing your talents with our students. So at this time, we're going to pause for some pictures, and then we're going to continue with the public comments. Individuals who have signed up for public comments. We are live streaming the public comments. I would ask that you follow our standard procedures that are posted on all of our agendas and limit your comments to 5 minutes. We'll start with Camille Biss, if you'd step forward.
Good afternoon, Board of Education. I am back. I'm here to talk about what I think, as well as my opinion, about how the school is treating my IEP meetings as well as my IEP stuff in school. They've been, in my recent years, because I'm a junior this year, in the recent past years, I've been treated very, very, pushed off. Basically, not getting what I needed in my IEP, which teachers would read the IEP, maybe not, half the time. So most of the time I didn't get what I needed in my IEP, and I'm just there struggling with dyslexia and all these problems and stuff. As well as I want to bring up another fact. Today, me and my parents were calling the school today. They wanted to talk to us about renewing my paperwork for dyslexia, which unfortunately they said that they won't be able to do the tests, which really angers me, but what can I do about that situation? I just want to say that they need to figure out a way to find a way to solve problems faster than build up over time, which I've kind of would have been already known because dyslexia paperwork only lasts 3 years, which should have been done 8th grade, 7th grade, which I don't blame the school here. But they could have told me that we need those paperwork in freshman year, which didn't happen in any way. So it, in my IP, never mentions the word dyslexia, which aggravates me, but I can't do anything about it. It puts it as specific learning disability. You can define anything with specific learning disability. You can say you're slow, that could be under special learning disability. You read differently, or you have ESL. It doesn't specify the thing I need as a student and going to college thinking about my future. As though I don't want my school district to think that I'm going to trade school, because my school district feels like I'm being set up to go to trade school, which I am not. I feel like I want to go to college and I want to be a successful person, which I feel like I'm being pushed into trade school. Thank you, Board of Education. I really respect what you think about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Lee Bennett.
Sorry. I'm sorry,
Camille?
Camille. This is not our usual standard procedure because it's unofficial public comments. So if you do have time tonight, once everybody's had an opportunity to speak, I'd like to talk to you one-on-one if you have the time to stay along. If you don't, I'll reach out by other means, okay? Okay.
Lee Bennett, please.
Hello, I'm Dr. Small, present and online board, staff, and community. I'm Lee Bennett, a local volleyball advocate. I remember 2 live TV events from my early childhood. One was the last time men walked on the moon, and the other, at the Houston Astrodome, a woman did even more to change life here on Earth. At and since that event, Billie Jean King has promoted sports participation for women and girls. Her Women's Sports Foundation remains the most prominent advocacy group for this cause. In my imagination, King is my debate opponent on gender equity in sports. I can see the main thrust of WSF literature, Sports participation is valuable for women and girls. What WSF doesn't address is how valuable sports participation is for boys and men. Nearly every benefit they tout for girls seems to apply to the boys as well. Some might benefit girls more than boys. However, other benefits of competitive sports likely have greater value for boys. For example, there's an element of assertiveness training which girls seem to need more than boys, while many boys can benefit from channeling an abundance of assertiveness. This is one reason why sports is a common activity long used by those who work with troubled boys. WSF does not research the relative value of sports for girls versus boys, yet they advocate for equal participation. Title IX sets the standard for equal access. It does not require equal participation. Girls have access to a significantly broader range of athletic options in District 211. The WSF claims growth in girls' sports has not reduced opportunities for boys. They note that boys in NFS sports is high, the number of boys is higher than 50 years ago. However, because of population growth, the boys' participation rate has fallen. As I noted last month, the growth of girls' participation has grown slowly over the last 45 years since implementation of Title IX regulations. The girls' rate grew from 27% to 39%, while the boys fell slightly from 57 to 53. Given previous circumstances, growing girls' participation 5.5 times the rate of the decline for boys might be reasonable. However, much of this growth for girls happened long ago. In the last 10 years, there's been a slight decline in participation for both sexes. Boys' participation declined twice as much as the girls. Is this still an appropriate trade-off? The recent Paris Olympics is another place to look for progress in sports equity. The whole world strove for equal participation for both sexes, but just fell just short of the goal to have as many women participate as men. What does our U.S. Olympic team need to do in order to address its 53 to 47% gender imbalance? Invest in our men's field hockey program so that it qualifies for competition, and find another sport for men in order to offset the women of the artistic swimming team. If the only practical way of achieving equal gender participation in interscholastic sports is to provide boys fewer opportunities than girls, then I disagree with the WSF that this is a worthwhile pursuit.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Such a solution is a bigger violation of Title IX principles than the current imbalance in competitive sports participation due to the interests of students. I'm proud to live in a country where King advocates for more girls to play tennis and other sports. Based on my life experience, I will continue to advocate for more kids of both sexes to play volleyball. Both causes are valuable. Our schools should provide these options to all and allow students to determine which activities they value most. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Anna Chichula from Palatine Township.
I think it's tripping a little. Sorry. Shorter. Yeah, that'll be good. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Board of Education President Anna Klimkovich, Superintendent Dr. Lisa Small, and District 211 School Board. I'm here on behalf of Auntie John G. Kalkunos, the Supervisor of Palatine Township. My name is Anna Chichula, and I'm the Administrator, and I appreciate the opportunity to share some of the Supervisor's remarks with you this evening. By law, Illinois townships are charged with 3 basic functions: general assistance for those in need, including food pantry, mental health services, and life-saving, life-sustaining, and life-enriching programs. The assessor's office for the assessment of real property, appeals, and exemptions, and road district for the maintenance of all roads and bridges, outside federal, state, and other local jurisdictions. In addition, Palatine Township is the primary source of humanitarian aid in your community. We provide social services to 8 municipalities, including Arlington Heights, Barrington, Hoffman Estates, Inverness, Palatine, Rolling Meadows, Schaumburg, and South Barrington. We help low-income residents, seniors, and people with disabilities live successfully within our community. We provide additional assistance with our food pantry, transportation, and outreach programs. Tonight, I'm here to solve a problem on behalf of vulnerable kids in our township. Our local award-winning Back to School Supplies program has been helping children at need in District 15 and District 211 schools for 36 years. High school students are issued iPads by the school district. The iPad insurance protection plan is not covered, and parents are responsible for the repair or replacement of iPads that can cost up to $350. Palatine Township's Back to School program helps cover the cost of iPad insurance for qualifying high school students. For example, those students who receive free lunch or reduced lunch or demonstrate financial need and live within the boundaries of Palatine Township. This year, we're able to provide the cost of $25 of iPad insurance for 145 high school students. We're able to do this with the generous support of the community and community organizations. This year, the township received a grant from Palatine JCs for $1,000, and Palatine Township is adding $2,625 to cover the cost for the iPad insurance for 145 students. On behalf of Supervisor Kalkunos, I would like to present District 211 with a check in the amount of $3,625 to cover the cost of iPad insurance for those students. Who shall I present the check to?
Very much. Thank you very much for the donation. That is amazing. All right. I thank everyone for attending this evening. As a reminder, because there is not a quorum present, the regular board meeting scheduled for tonight will be rescheduled, and that date will be made available on our district website. So again, thank you very much for attending.